What's up, everybody? So guys, it has literally been like 4 days since the finale episode of Euphoria, and I am literally still thinking about it. Like, everything about it is just going through my mind, and I'm literally in my feelings still that we have to wait until next year to figure out what happens. But there will be a season 2, so we will get to figure out what happens. It's just,
I don't want to wait that long.
now, for those of you who haven't seen an episode of Euphoria, or to those of you who don't even know what Euphoria is, please stop this video, go check out Euphoria on HBO. All the episodes are up now. And if you don't have access to HBO, I'm sure there are plenty of videos of people explaining the show from beginning to end, so you can be well caught up. But to all my Euphoria fans, y'all,
That finale episode.
come on now, that finale episode. Before I even get into the finale, the way I came across Euphoria was so unintentional. I knew nothing about Euphoria, and there were actually like already 3 episodes aired when I came across the show. I was actually downstairs in my granny's room flicking through her channels, and we were mid-conversation talking, and like the scene that caught my attention was younger Rue. She was sitting at the table and her mom asked her what's wrong, and she responded like, "I'm so exhausted," and that instantly caught my attention. Like, what is this? And right after that scene, Zendaya pops up. Like, oh yeah, Zendaya's in it. Like, okay, I'm definitely about to watch this. And I was hooked ever since. Like, the show was I'm so glad I came across the show. I have come across so many fan theories on what everyone thinks may have happened to Rue on the finale episode, and honestly, I gotta say, like, y'all are good. Like, y'all spotted out things and were putting in things and giving information of stuff that I wasn't even paying attention to or wasn't even aware of in the show. Like, and I am big on detail and big on paying attention to little small things in TV shows and movies and videos and whatnot, but y'all were just picking up some stuff and throwing out information that I didn't even know, stuff that I didn't even catch. Like,
That actually makes a lot of sense.
but what I can say is I just do not feel like Rue dies. Like, I do not feel like she dies. With all that being said though, guys, I literally watched the whole finale episode. Like, it was just getting
So good, so juicy, so intense.
like, everybody was just straightforward about everything. Even Kat with the guy, like, she finally admitted to the guy that she was talking to that she seen him flirting with somebody at the park. Rue was starting to express her feelings more to Jules about how she feels, and Jules was starting to express herself more to Rue about how she feels. I mean, come on now, that scene where she was like, "I want you to want to kiss me without me having to ask." I was like, and then Rue confronting Nate, which I could not wait. Like, you know, she was just letting him know straight up, like,
I'm gonna need you to stop messing with my friends before I ruin your life.
and in return, because he is such a he said the things that he would say, which of course left Rue in her thoughts as if she already doesn't have a whole bunch of things on her mind. When she hit Jules with the let's just leave town, let's just leave this dance right now, I was like,
Okay, what's about to happen?
especially because Jules was like, "You crazy? Let's do it." Like, I was definitely getting pulled in more and more, especially because, like, you know, the show was getting closer to the end. Like, okay, where are they about to leave it? I know they're about to end this episode off. That's about to make me so upset because this is the finale episode. You could instantly see though that Rue started to second guess her thoughts by the time they got to the train station. Actually, not even at the train station. When they got to Jules' house and Jules started packing up some of her clothes and putting her clothes in the bag, you could see on Rue's face that she was starting to second guess everything. And then when they got down to the train station, you can literally see it all in her face that she just did not want to do. She started thinking about how her mom would react, how her sister would feel. She started thinking about her medicine that she wouldn't be able to take, and Jules was like, "Oh, look, we got the medicine, you'll be okay. We won't even be that far. You can call your mom, everything will be okay. Like, come on, let's do it." And when Rue started to cry and she held back from getting on the train, and Jules looked at her like, "Come on, let's go," and you see the scene where the train is just pulling off and Rue is just standing there by herself, I was just so heartbroken. And I was kind of pissed off at Jules because it's like she knows how Rue feels for her. Like, she knows Rue feels strongly for her, and you just left her there. Like,
Come on. Why?
for Anna. Like, don't get me wrong, Anna was a cute girl and all, but I mean, you done already established like this bond and this relationship with Rue. Are you just gonna leave for Anna? But look, I ain't gonna sit here and just start judging Jules. I'm just saying, I ain't like how she did my girl. Then my heart was broken even more because Rue was walking home by herself in the dark crying, and I was just so heartbroken, like, no. Now the last few minutes of the show is just what really got me. First of all, I was low-key scared because the scene right before Rue is about to do the drugs again, she's just staring into the screen with this look for like 10 seconds. She's just staring into the screen. And I'm looking back at her like, and then she goes and she sniffs up the drug, and I'm jumping up and down like, no! She was doing so good, and that's honestly one of the things that I loved about Jules, and obviously one of the things that Rue loved about Jules is that Jules really helped her kind of keep her head on straight, not do the drugs anymore. So she was clean for like 3 months, and Jules leaving obviously was the motivation for her to do the drugs again.
Okay guys, so before we get back into my thoughts and opinions on the show, I do want to throw in this image that I saw really quick of someone stating their opinion on what they think actually happened during the last minutes of the show. And honestly guys, we're really all just left to guess what happened until next season. Like, that's all we can do. So at this point, there really are no right or wrong answers. We're all just giving our opinions. And again, like I've mentioned before, some of you guys have actually come up with some really interesting fan theories. But again, we are all unsure. We are all just guessing and coming up with our own theories. But with all that being said, guys, let's get back into my thoughts and opinions on the show.
Like, she just obviously felt like there was no point in trying to stay clean. The one person that she truly cared for and felt a strong connection with just left. So I could feel where she was coming from. Not that I wanted to see her go back down that road again, but I can understand her. But then I'm sure y'all seen, like, once she lifts up from the bed, she was just in this like possessed state, like how she was just moving about, crashing into everything, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on right now? At some point I was expecting to see like her sister run out and start screaming and crying, or to see her mom panicking, but that's not what happened. What happened that I was not expecting was your girl broke out singing. Honestly, when I seen all that, I instantly got the feel like, okay, she's basically like hallucinating now at this point. So we're in her mind, like we're seeing what's going on in her mind. And I was literally like in front of the screen, like I just could not believe what I was seeing. I was just so sucked in. Like, what really got me in my feelings though is the final scene, like when it cuts off, she jumps and then it just cuts off, and then we get left with the until then. What do you mean until then? I know y'all not telling me that we gotta sit here and wait until next year to see what done happened. I know y'all not. If y'all felt some way at that cutoff at the very end of the episode, please comment down below and let me know, because I know I'm not alone. Comment down below in general just what your thoughts were on the ending of the season finale, like what you feel like may have happened to Rue, just your reaction in general to the final moments of the show, because I know me, I could not believe what I was seeing. I was literally sucked in, and I'm just taking in everything that's happening right now, like, oh my gosh. I want to give a big shout out to any and everybody that has something to do with Euphoria, from the cast to the producers to the people in charge of hair and makeup, just any and everybody that has something to do with Euphoria, because the show was literally amazing. I will definitely be tuning in and keeping watch on every post that I see of Euphoria until we get all the way up to the premiere of season 2, because yes, I will be ready. I love the cinematography of the show. That's one of the things that I pay attention to in everything, whether it's videos, movies, TV shows. I just love well edited and well captured videos and movies and TV shows. I just love everything about it. And Euphoria, like the person's eye, the vision of whoever thought to do each scene, it was just amazing. I loved it. And if you guys haven't seen Euphoria, please check it out. It's worth the watch.
It's literally worth the watch.
But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did so, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and if you aren't new, welcome back. Thank you for coming back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.